Hi, my name is Jase and I'm from Texas, Abilene, Texas. My dad is a pastor, so I grew up in the church. In high school, I hated school and I just was doing my own thing and would smoke a lot of weed, went to parties a lot, and I went to church every Sunday, but it was just something that I did because my dad was a pastor and it wasn't really meaningful to me. High school was pretty rough. I just was lost and trying to find myself and just trying to find purpose, I guess. And I wanted something, I felt like I just was meant to do something in this life, and I didn't know what it was. And so instead of going to college right after high school, I went to a program in Tennessee for guys who are needing to get away from the world, be separated from all the temptation and everything that this world has to offer. And we were planning on going to a conference in Dallas, Texas, and so we were driving from Tennessee to Dallas, and it was snowy and the roads were really bad, and we got in a really bad car accident. And I was the only one that survived the car accident. And so next thing I know, I wake up in the ambulance. I'm talking on the phone with my dad. I'm like, Dad, I have this song in my head. And I started singing this song, and it's Hillsong's Fire Fall Down. And it's because I know that you are alive, you came to save my broken life. And that just hit me, and resonated with the whole situation that was going on. I'm alive from this car accident that I should be dead. And in that moment, I felt closer to the Lord like I've never felt before. I didn't see any visions or any angels or anything, but I just felt this peace and this closeness with the Lord. That was a big stake point in my life. So after that, I moved back to Tennessee and started doing photography. I was doing photography, and one of the guys that I was freelance assisting mentioned that I should try modeling, and so thought about it before, but never thought about it. I would actually do it. And so I got with an agency in Tennessee and did that for about 6 months. And so the agency in Tennessee that I was with asked if I wanted to go to New York and meet agencies. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I just signed a 2-year contract, kind of rushed into it. I was in New York and it was crazy. And so the guy there just started booking me shoots and getting me castings. And, I tried my hardest to keep this relationship that I had with the Lord here in New York, but it was just the fashion industry is it's not easy. Everyone goes out and parties, and it's free alcohol, free drugs, women everywhere, beautiful women everywhere. And so I just got caught up in into that scene. It was a lot of fun, but I was just never satisfied. I was never happy. I was always searching for this love that, I knew that was out there, and I was just searching for it with drugs or alcohol or with women, and every day after I would come off a high, or I would wake up next to this girl in bed and just feel really depressed, what am I doing? I'm using her, and I'm just using these drugs to try to make me happy, and all it's doing is making a bigger hole in my heart. And so I wasn't satisfied, and I got appendicitis and ended up in the hospital. Was there for a week in the hospital. After I got out, 2 days after I got out of the hospital of getting my appendix out, I went to a club that night, and I was using the painkillers that they gave me and drinking on top of that. So I did that for a week straight. I wasn't eating. I was just really going hard that week, and I ended up, I think, with alcohol poisoning. I was really dehydrated, so I went back to the hospital and was there for another week. And in that moment, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna kill myself, and I gotta go back home. And so I did. I know that was the Lord, just really speaking to me and telling me to this is time. It's time to end this season of your life. And so he was always pursuing me in the midst of all this, which blew me away. Coming out and knowing that, I just grew more in love with the Lord, just knowing that he never fell out of love with me and that he was always pursuing me.